What's up, guys? Wanted to start off this channel, do a toolbox tour for y'all. Just kind of wanted to go through a bunch of tools that I've collected over the years. Not a mechanic, just kind of a do-it-yourselfer, so just kind of wanted to show you different variety of tools. Some I've seen a whole bunch on, some I haven't really seen much of all. Plan on doing a whole bunch of different reviews going forward, so this is kind of a start-off video, show y'all what I got, and let me know if there's any particular tools y'all want to see going forward. Start off, got the US General toolbox, got the top chest for it as well. Need a little extra space. We'll go through those and then I'll show you a little bit of workbench, a few other tools they got sitting around the shop as well. So we'll go ahead and get started. Start off here in the top couple drawers. First one, just got a ton of Carpenter Pencils. Never have too many of those, so just stashed them all in there. Second little drawer, got some different chemicals there, some RTV, dielectric grease, got a breaker bar, oil filter wrench, which I use all the time, spark plug cleaner, feeler gauge, AutoZone, pretty handy. And then the last little drawer is where I keep all my air gun nails, staples, consumables, stuff like that. Don't use those too often, so don't really have to go into that too much. Next drawer is where I keep all my standard wrenches. So I've got the old school style Craftsman. Inherited these, and I think someone before me had gone from the pawn shop, so someone named Rock had all these before. So pretty nice set, pretty much complete. Some of them are a little different, got a little different style to them, but all in all, good made in USA set. One random wrench I got at a estate sale that I kind of did a little restoration on. Cleaned it up a little bit, put some paint on it. So looks a little bit better, kind of a random. Next drawer, so I did buy the right grip metric set. Very complete set. Put a little use on these. Warranted one of them out. Right was real quick to get on the warranty, just sent me a brand new one, so no complaints there. And then just another random ginormous right wrench, got from, or Williams wrench I should say, got from an estate sale, so that was just kind of sitting back there. Got plenty of space, eventually get some more wrenches probably right, but these are just some really good, made in USA. Chrome is really nice. Really good value. I think this set was $250 somewhere in there, so I don't think you can really beat that for brand new, made in America. So nice set there. Next drawer, got some of my woodworking tools. Really cheap Windsor design lathe set from, I believe I got it off Amazon, but I think you can get the same thing from Harbor Freight. Not really sure. They've been okay. Tried to resharpen one kind of unsuccessfully, but other than that, they've been all right. Pretty nice Irwin Marple set, chisels, a couple different speed squares, a little cobalt plane. Not the best, but I needed it in a pinch. So, little coping saw and a hacksaw, which is always useful. So, got all my kind of woodworking stuff in there for the most part. Next drawer, probably one of my favorite drawers. Screwdrivers, small tools. Got a couple little mini screwdriver sets. More or less my miscellaneous screwdrivers. Probably my only snap-on tool. You can't even hardly see it anymore, but it's on there somewhere. Good screwdriver, cleaned it up. Got a couple other miscellaneous made in USA screwdrivers. A little cheap magnetizer, demagnetizer from Walmart, but the exact same thing that you can get off Amazon. Amazon's like $8. I think this was like $2. So exact same thing. This tool I'll probably end up doing a review on, but this is an awesome deal, awesome tool. Channel lock. I guess it would be an 8-in-1 or 6-in-1. I can't remember. I guess it'd be 6-in-1, but This thing is a great value. It's only like $9 on Amazon. Everything is made in USA to include the tips, which kind of boggles my mind how they can even do that. And this whole thing was only $9. So I did recently order 2 more just for gifts, but I don't know that you can beat this anywhere else. I like the acetate handle. It's got a real good feel to it. But I'm going to get a lot more of these because I would imagine eventually they're going to go up. Even the Tekken ones, which are only partially made in USA, I think the handle is made in USA on Tekken, they want like $3 or $4 more than the channel lock. So, and you can't even get made in China ones at Home Depot or Lowe's for much less than that. So, awesome tool. Gonna get more of these, keep them everywhere. Don't want that deal to ever run out. Do have the channel lock screwdriver set, again made in USA. I personally like the acetate handles, so keep getting those. I think that channel lock set was about 50 or 60 bucks. I still think that was a good deal. Got a lot of nice variety of screwdrivers. Ordered these from Wild the other day. A little set of their old style screwdrivers. Again, acetate handle. It kind of got a different profile to the handle, but it's still made in USA. And this set of 3, they're on sale for I think $7, which again, I don't know that you can beat that for made in America. So who knows how much longer that's going to go on for, but that was a great deal. Old pair of these are actually channel lock. It's kind of hard to tell, but they are channel lock. Got those in the estate sale, pretty much brand new. Old pair of channel lock hook and pick set, again made in America. I think these were slightly more expensive than what you can get at Harbor Freight, but I mean, I just don't think you can beat that again. They're really relatively inexpensive for what they are and made in USA, so I'm all about that. And if you contact Channel Lock and tell them you like their products, sometimes they'll send you some cool stuff. So I got this little key ring. Not sure what I'm going to use it, but it's the exact same handle, so pretty cool. Nice of them to send that. A few other miscellaneous screwdrivers. Also really like this set. This is a channel lock set of kind of more or less mini nippers and pliers. Came in this nice blow molded case. What I also really liked is these really small Torx screwdrivers. Really small, good for a lot of different things. Even got some extremely small little Phillips. If I can get them out of there. So again, really small little screwdrivers. Same handles as their hook and pick set. But this set was pretty expensive. Got as a gift. I think it was probably $50 or $60. Might have been more than that, honestly. I can't remember. But again, great little made in America set. Love Channel Lock. I think they're a great product. Miscellaneous Husky, made in America. So try to keep all of my screwdrivers and stuff in this drawer. It's kind of getting a little full. I really don't want to take these out of their case, but who knows, might have to eventually. Next drawer, got all my drill bits, miscellaneous stuff for the drills. Pretty much several duplicate sets of Dewalt driver bits. Can't ever seem to have enough of those since they kind of get worn out. Some drills, got some longer Dewalt drills on the side. Set of Irwin flat bits. Cobalt set, I keep all my miscellaneous junk in that one. Worst set ever. Drills have broken multiple times. Hurt myself on them. Garbage set. I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but never get those. Chinesium junk. Milwaukee hole bore set. Got a big old Bosch drill bit back there. I don't even know what I'd use it for, but got it. A couple of these Irwin quick release. These are pretty smooth. I think Home Depot has the more Milwaukee stuff, but at Lowe's. You can get these Irwin quick releases, and they're really good. So I got different sizes of them. One real long one. Miscellaneous Phillips bits, some nut drivers. Some of these came out of the Cobalt set just because these are still good, but some of the other stuff not so much. Socket adapters. Do have the 90-degree Dewalt. Center punch from Harbor Freight, pretty nice. Picked these up from Home Depot just because I thought sometimes I change out quite a few doorknobs and stuff. So that protective coating on there, so when you're drilling on the side, putting those screws in, you don't screw up your handles. So that's pretty nice. Don't know that I really needed them yet, but I got them. Some tile drills. Man, these things actually work really good, little tile drills. Extra set of Dewalt drills. Got these off Amazon. These are hex drivers. I think these two sets were somewhere between $10 and $11. Made in China, but I don't think you can really find them anywhere else for anywhere close to this cost. So I know you can make them out of Allen keys, but I needed some for a few different jobs. So screw extractor set from Black & Decker. Had mixed results with that. So all in all, quite a bit of stuff for my drill, which I use probably more than any other power tool. So also got these little things from Amazon. They kind of click together. Like them because you can just use a few if you need them, or if you want to kind of put them together like I did, keep all your little miscellaneous small stuff. I think I got a whole set of these for like $10, which is a pretty good deal on that as far as I'm concerned. Going down to the bottom bank. So this is more or less miscellaneous stuff. Stanley power lock, a little string line level, knife sharpener, tube cutter, stud finder, a couple electric outlet tester, multimeter. Got this for free at Harbor Freight. Had to put a towel under it because the plastic is so cheap. Mystery material. Actually had like a chemical reaction with the liner, so I had to prevent that from happening again. A couple wire tools. This is garbage. I think it's from Lowe's. Changed a whole bunch of outlets. Worthless. I kind of inherited this one. Much better. Scissors. A couple different utility knives. Pressure gauges. Utility blades. This tool, which I'll probably do a review on. Electrician gave it to me when I was building houses. Most of y'all probably know what this is, but if you don't have this and you're doing like new home construction, you got a bunch of chandeliers or fixtures with chains on them, this is almost invaluable because you use this to spread the chain apart so you can shorten it, lengthen it, and use this part to crush the chain back together. If you don't have this, you will be struggling for a while to get those stupid chains figured out. So it's a great tool. They gave it to me. I'm pretty sure it's just Chinese kind of junk. It's held up good though. And if you don't have this, you're doing that job, you're going to be hurting. Little plastic wire nut driver. Thought that was cool. Got quite a few little mileage stickers because I like to change the oil. So I also like to be professional and put the little sticker back on the truck. Valve covers. Been collecting these for a little bit. Some scrapers. This is a general little scraper with a plastic razor blade in it. It's got other razors in the end of it. This has been pretty helpful. Recently been buying these. These are from Wild Tool as well. These two were on sale along with their screwdrivers from their website. Really nice handle. Really nice scraper, different widths. Made in USA. Scrape, scrape. This is the one. This is the 1 inch, I believe. Hyper Tough, made in USA. This comes from Wild as well. So it comes from the same place. This is, shoot, maybe $10. Got another one for my truck. Striking handle on this one. So just I think Wild makes some really good tools. I know they rebrand pretty much everything, but just some really nice stuff. Scissors, I think I already showed you that. So. And another one of my favorites. So a lot of my channel locks and pliers. Obviously, I'm a big channel lock fan. Lineman pliers, nippers, needle nose, several different sized other channel locks do have the Knipex set of these. I'm sure everybody's already shown these before, but they're really handy as well. Got the little mini Knipex. Don't know that I really need them, but thought they were cool, so I bought them anyway. These are probably the most handy cutters. Channel lock, little Knipex, electronic clippers. Use these a few times, mainly for cable ties. So again, thought they were cool. A couple more or less vintage tools. You got an estate sale. This one, I believe, is a snap-on. Looked at the code. I think it's from the 60s. Not in the best shape, but I got it anyway. And then these little guys. These are Utica, and tried redoing the handles because the handles were all messed up with the Plastidip, and kind of torn on that one. I don't think it's that great, so I haven't found anything better to put new handles on them. So, and then a ginormous thing of channel locks. Inherited those, cleaned them up. They're a little rusty. Try to keep these little silica gel things in all my drawers too, just to keep them. Try to keep everything dried out. But pretty proud of this one. Got a lot of different stuff. Use a lot of these pretty often. Next drawer is some kind of miscellaneous home building, home maintenance stuff. A couple staple guns. Really cheap trim pullers. This was an extremely cheap trim puller, but I've used the heck out of this thing on my wife's car. It's been really good. Brushes, tile stuff, glass cutter, profile finders, window screen, some files, keyhole saw, insulation knife. Some guys left this doing insulation on the house I was building. This thing is really sharp, but it's mine now, so pretty nice, made in USA. Next drawer, a little sparse. Everybody's got this, just miscellaneous Allen keys from install kits or whatever, so I keep them in case I need to cut them up, use them for the drill or whatever. A couple Stanley sets, nothing real great there. Bondus, these are made in America, these are nice. Got these at sale. Bought these from Amazon, thought those were cool. Little Torx ones. Cobalt set, and a couple cheaper little sets. A few things missing. Pipe wrenches, this is a cheap Pittsburgh. This is actually really nice, rigid, made in USA. Really nice. And some Cobalt adjustable wrenches. Definitely not the best, made in China. Yeah, this one I cleaned up, so it's pretty rusty. Put some paint on it. Did an okay job. It's a lot smoother now. That thing was completely rusted solid. Took a lot of metal off. It got a little rust here because it didn't polish it that great, but Dymalloy. Still a nice wrench. Probably clean it up again. Keep it going on. Some whisks, shears, and then some polishing compound. Just kind of keep all that miscellaneous stuff in here. But anyway, got some room for some more stuff. This one got all kinds of hammers, crowbar. They're cleaned up, painted. S-wing, sledgehammer, S-wing framing hammer. This is made in the United States. An old great neck ball peen, really nice. Bostitch, framing hammer again, rubber mallet. This one I was pretty proud of. Restored this one. This head was completely covered in some really weird green paint. Cleaned it all off, cleaned up the head, put a brand new handle on it, did boiled linseed oil on the handle, Took off all the wax that it came with. I think it turned out pretty good. I've actually used it quite a bit. Some Stanley punches, some different brick chisels and some punches. Again, estate sale, this is pretty nice. Proto chisel, really old chisel, kind of cleaned up. A couple of old vice grips, newer vice grips. Those are Chinese, these are made in America, so holding on to them for sure. Again, pretty used drawer over here. Got a lot of good stuff in this one. Next one, so got sockets, ratchets. Don't have a huge collection of this stuff because I don't use it a whole lot. I like ratchets, so I'll probably get a bunch more at some point. But for now, it's just kind of some inherited stuff with some other miscellaneous things. I do have a couple other sets I'll show you, but this is kind of my loose stuff. Little 1/4 inch Popular Mechanics, nothing to write home about there. Some Harbor Freight extensions. This is an older Duralast 3/8 inch flex head. It's got that older style with the pretty professional looking pear-shaped head. Use this quite a bit. I like it. I'm sure it's made in probably Taiwan. Got some different extensions for 3/8. I have 2 sets, metric and standard, for 1/2 inch drive. This is a gear wrench set. It was missing one, so ordered off Amazon. It was like $8. Made that set complete. And this is a pretty nice Craftsman made in USA standard set that I've put together with some inherited stuff. So pretty proud of those. A couple Craftsman 1/2 inch ratchets. One of these older style made in USA. This is a newer one. It's okay. A couple USA Craftsman 1/2 inch extensions. Big old cheap breaker bar. Ginormous wobble Allen key. Don't really have a use for it, but I got it. Couple big ginormous random sockets. Flap wheel just because it wouldn't fit anywhere else. Do have this set of rocket sockets I got off Amazon for bolt extraction. These are made in USA, and pretty sure they're rebranded for a lot of other brands, but they've been really good. I think it was like $60 off Amazon. The typical Pittsburgh 1/2 inch torque wrench. I think everybody's got one of those. $20. Can't really beat that. And some power tools, cordless jigsaw, cordless plunge cut, an old Dremel engraver, a few extra chargers, some different wheels, and then my gear pullers got from Harbor Freight because they wouldn't fit anywhere else. And then bottom drawer, pretty sparse, but nailer set, a couple clamps, so a lot to be desired down here. Generally, I really like my 2 US General toolboxes. They've got lots of space. They're pretty inexpensive. I think the best bang for your buck as far as like a homeowner, do-it-yourselfer. Like I said, not a mechanic, not really a tradesperson, but I just like to do a lot of my own stuff and just kind of like tools in general. So nice to have them all in one place. Don't have anything in the top because of my shelf situation. Kind of runs into it. Don't really have a need for it right now, but eventually I'll have a space to open that up and use it. I did get the little side tray. Keep some of my PPE stuff in here. Several of these little hooks from Harbor Freight. Those are nice. Hang a few things on there. I do have the Daytona floor jack. I think it's awesome. Probably end up doing a review on that, but everybody says it's great, and it really is. And 99.9% sure it's the exact same thing is snap-on cells, so can't beat that. Little cheap creeper from Harbor Freight, ladder, standard stuff. Pretty nice Meyer wood level. Little belt sander I've used to store some of my tools. Harbor Freight, gloves, mask. This little Braun light, Harbor Freight. This thing's really nice too. So I do have a lot of USA stuff, but I also have a lot of Harbor Freight stuff, just because some things either aren't made here or you just really can't beat the price. I got 4 3-ton jack stands, shop vac, air compressor, my drill holder, space for batteries, coming pretty handy. Got a little woodworking project going on right now, but kind of my workbench setup. And here I got these off Amazon. These are some Lathe carbide turning tools. So there's one more in the case, but those have been pretty good. They're maybe 40, 50 bucks. Delta bench grinder, a couple mag lights, some clamps, speed square. And I do have some sockets in cases. This is a standard set of right impacts. Got these off eBay. I think the date on here was, looks like 95, so these are pretty old. Right, made in USA. One of these I did warranty out as soon as I got it. Again, Wright's warranty is pretty solid. No questions asked. I just sent pictures. One of these is kind of screwed up. Not even that bad, but figured it's a new set to me, so might as well make it look new. And they sent me a brand new one, and no issues. Big extension, big wobble, another smaller extension, so pretty happy about that set. I think everybody on YouTube has this set. I do have the 3/8 drive 12-point coming in the mail, but this is the 1/4" drive Tekken set. Don't think you can beat this value anywhere. So I think everybody said the same thing, but it's just a great little set. Supplemented with a few extra little things I've had. An old Matco little extension. This is pretty cool though. This is a made in USA Williams. I guess it's more or less a speeder. As you can driver, click it in, and spin it around, so it's pretty handy. Yeah, got this set, got 3/8 set coming, so. Did warranty one of the Tekken sockets as well, super easy. This Cobalt 3/8 set I think is gonna be destined for my truck. Bought it way back before I really cared anything about tools. Didn't really realize this was a spline drive. So probably the cheapest of the cheap ways to make a socket. Can't hardly get them out of the stupid case. I mean, I've had to pry these things out. So not the best. I've used it for oil changes for a long time. Gonna eventually just put it in my truck. I'm not gonna get rid of it, but it's not very complete. It's not that great quality. So I'm excited about my Tekken set, but anyway, this one will be retired from the shop. Harbor Freight, little mini wood lathe, been pretty cool. Doesn't have a ton of power, but it's got enough. Quarter cable miter saw, been using that quite a bit. Little Irwin device here on the end of my table. I made this the other day to store my breaker bars I've been buying from Walmart. These are the Hyper Tough, made in USA. Again, from Dewalt Tool. Caulk guns, but I mean, for the value, these are pretty great. I think Tekken gets them made by Wild. Use Craftsman, exact same handle, exact same style. These are a lot cheaper. So, I shouldn't say cheaper, I should say less expensive, because they're not cheap. So, And other than that, miscellaneous chemicals. So all kinds of WD-40, tub of towels, which are really awesome. Different car cleaning stuff. If you ever want to do your own pest control, get this stuff, exact same active ingredient as Home Defense. You can mix it yourself, mix it hot, buy you a little spray off Amazon. I think this is like $75, but I just now bought it again, and I was using the first bottle for like 5 years. So rather than spending $75 every quarter on Pest Guy, buy this for $75, mix it yourself, spray everything you want, inside, outside. I get it from Do It Yourself Pest Control. They're always real quick. Good stuff. Different fasteners, some specs. If you contact them, they'll give you a little sampler set and some swag. Really nice company, made in America. Don't know that there's too many fastener companies doing that. So good brand there. Little cheap sets of hardware. Been buying these from Harbor Freight lately. These are just their like miscellaneous sets of different things. Set screws, cotter pins. Had these 2 sets of hose clamps for like $4 on sale, so that's a good deal. When you need one, you need one. Little miscellaneous stuff sorter from Harbor Freight, made in America, like $3. Pretty avid tennis player, so bought a new case of tennis balls. These are actually really great tennis ball cans for keeping miscellaneous stuff. So like drywall screws, kind of extra USA sockets, so eventually if I find more, I'll make another set out of them. But anyway, those are great for storage. And some old Folgers cans for just miscellaneous stuff that doesn't go anywhere else. So, wheels for the bench grinder, spray paint. Say I like to change my oil, do my own kind of general maintenance. I've been buying these big boxes of Mobil 1 from Walmart. I think Walmart's got the best deal on oil. Different oils up there. Do have a Dewalt router in that case, a couple empty cases. Got an Arrow rivet gun. All my painting stuff. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I do have a few things underneath. Got an old style Milwaukee Sawzall in the metal case. Dremel tools. Keep fasteners in the little blue toolbox. Keep gun cleaning stuff in the Craftsman. Got a DeWalt angle grinder, DeWalt palm sander, DeWalt framing saw, funnels and transfer pumps and stuff. So anyway, just kind of wanted to show you all my setup. Like I said, plan on doing some different tool reviews going forward. Do some reviews on some of the tools that I don't commonly see being reviewed. If there's anything in here that y'all want to see, leave a comment. Like I said, new channel, so like and subscribe. Try to start making some more videos here soon, and just let me know. Thanks everyone.